Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be talking about EDC. So if you don't know what that means, it means everyday carry, and I believe I have found probably the best everyday carry torch. Here it is. This is the box compared to it in the size of my hand. It's absolutely tiny. So what I'm going to do, we're going to zoom the camera out, we're going to take a look at it, and then we're going to go outside and see how well it works. So we zoomed out and let's open up the box. So this is what we are getting inside of it. Pretty simple. And of course, instruction manuals. Just explaining how to charge the battery and how to use the watch and some safety precautions, which I can guide you through, that's not a problem. So let's take it out. So let's take a look. This is the size of it in my hand. This is why I believe it is a great EDC, because it slips in your pocket with this nice clip, and it is a multi-use clip, so both sides can be clipped onto your pocket depending how you want to use it. Then it's a simple button click to turn on. So this is, obviously we're in daylight now, but this is the first one. It's probably more of a reading light more than anything. Then we press it again. We're on the medium setting, so this is a bit more of a brighter beam, and then press it again and we're on the 1000 lumen setting. Now before we go any further, the 1000 lumen setting, so let's take a look here. So as you can see, 1000 lumen, 35 seconds to 49 minutes. Now I have watched a video online of someone else taking a look at this torch, and they did do a lumen test, and I think after 45 seconds it had peaked at 600 lumens, so it dropped down to 600 lumens, which I believe these torches do too. And I guess on here it does say 35 seconds to 49 minutes it will last. But do you notice it? I personally don't believe, especially for an everyday carry, the last thing you're thinking of is, oh, is it 1000 lumen? Like, it's just bright and it works great. You're not, if you're using it in an emergency, you're not thinking, oh, I need this even brighter. It's just a simple everyday carry. If I was going to go camping, say, I would use something a bit more chunky, but this is just a nice concealed small torch, excuse the noise, that you can just take with you every day. So let's just take it apart and take a look at the battery. So, to look at the battery, we want to unscrew right here. Now this is the head of the torch, be careful, we don't want to damage this, don't want to drop this. And then we've got our battery. Now this is a 920 milliamp, and as you can see, this is recharged by USB. There is no charging port on this, which to be honest would probably make this a little bit more chunky if there was. So it's not a problem. And then we're just simply going to place it back in. We can see the O-rings here. So you have got some replacement O-rings in the box as well. I need to take them out. And it is simple as that. And your torch works. And then just click through the settings. Now if you want to keep it on so it memorises what brightness setting you had it on, you want to choose the setting you like. So this one, count 1, 2, 3, turn it off. Don't turn it back on straight away, give it a couple of seconds, 3 to 5 seconds. And as you can see, it is returned in the memory straight back to the brightness that you had it on. So this is the ACEBEAM. The only thing I will say is this gets very hot on full beam, so do be careful of this. So what we're going to do is we're going to move outside and we're going to give it a trial and then give my final thoughts for this as an EDC. So hopefully the mic is on, it looks to be working. I wasn't sure whether to bother bringing it or not, but we've brought it just in case. Excuse the cough. So right now we've got the ACEBEAM. We're on the low setting, so this is how we're kind of looking at the moment. So this should last for 54 hours off a full charge of battery supposedly. Kind of what we can see, obviously the phone's only going to do so much and focus on so much, but yeah, just to kind of give you an idea, if I can get again, the camera's not going to focus the best, but kind of gives you the idea of what it is that we're exactly working with. So this is the low setting, so let's switch to medium. So there you go, it's a lot clearer for me, it is anyway. Let me just play with the camera. Right, there we go. So this is the medium setting. So as you can see, we can turn around. Plenty to see. You can see plenty ahead. Just a pretty good torch. What I will say is this thing gets bloody hot, especially on full whack, which was a lesson sadly learned when I almost burnt a hole in my pocket and definitely burnt my leg. I could smell burning. So I would be careful of this. So as you can see, it's a pretty solid. You can see the water tank for the horses there. So we'll keep walking, and we're going to just turn it off and go on to the full beam setting once we've walked through here. And now we're on the 1000 lumen. So this is extremely bright, to be fair. Very impressed with this torch. For what it was, I got it for £16 off Amazon. It was meant to be 40, so it was on sale. I have to put that out there. But right now I can feel the edge of the torch right here, and it is absolutely baking hot. So this is one thing to kind of take into consideration. This is a very hilly walk, by the way, if I sound out of breath. I'm trying not to sound out of breath, but I am, which is not good. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed right now. So we're out in the field now. So this is just going to show the beam length. So you can see we're getting pretty far. Again, kind of struggling to get focus. There we go. Oh, have I lost focus? No, we haven't. So this is on full whack. It is extremely hot because I've left it on it for the last couple minutes. If I just move it, so this is low, medium, and high. The high is brighter. See if I can get that to focus, yeah. So the high is brighter, and it's got a decent length on it, but it's not that much difference to medium. Yeah, the again, you have to excuse filming on an iPhone, but for what this torch is, it is bloody impressive. The only down draw is the heat. It just gets extremely hot, but for something that small, you can't really be surprised. So I definitely recommend it. It's a brilliant little torch. This is the end of the review. 10 stars, definitely. For EDC, this is my EDC. I kind of carry this thing everywhere with me. Yeah, definitely would recommend it. I'll leave a link in the description where I bought it because it is on sale right now. And thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you all in the next video. And hopefully the microphone is on.